Hey, how's it going everyone? Pogo Science here. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping on by once again. First video I've posted for Pokemon Unite this year, so I'm glad you guys are able to stop on by. I want to definitely go back to posting more videos again. I've been spending the last several weeks mostly playing around with some of the viewers on Discord and some of my buddies that I've known for a while now since the start of the channel, and we've just been playing Pokemon Unite like every single day. So just kind of get better in the game, right? Because I sometimes think like posting all those videos, like it takes a lot of time, so you can kind of sacrifice your skills by posting the videos, because you're constantly just focusing on editing and recording, and you're not really doing a whole lot of battling. So the last several weeks I've been doing a ton of battling, learning a bunch of different things and getting stronger with various Pokemon like Mr. Mime right here. By the way, for Mr. Mime, I've reached like top 2200 in the world with Mr. Mime now, so slowly climbing up, hoping to break 100 maybe by the summer, so stay tuned for that. So for this video, we're actually going to be discussing the matchmaking system. That was something that was changed several weeks ago. Remember Pokemon Unite dropped I think it was a tweet actually, it wasn't even like an actual patch thing. It was actually a tweet where they said they would update the matchmaking system to make all the games more competitive. And a lot of us are really happy to see that, because one of the biggest complaints for fans have always been that Pokemon Unite tends to match us up with players that are not similar skill level, so there's too many lopsided games, which I totally agree. My issue is I don't think their algorithm is quite good enough yet, because I think they weigh too much on win-loss rate and not enough on the total battles played as well. I think there's so many factors, and I don't blame Pokemon Unite for not having the perfect algorithm, because there's just so many things that go into figuring out whether you're a good player or not. You can't even look at rating anymore, because with the rating system, people with a sub 45% win rate can actually have like a elo of like 1600. So you can't go off of that. If you go off of win rate, then unfortunately someone who may have only like 10 battles and won all 10 of their first battles, all of a sudden they're like god tier. So you get matched up with them. And then it's just, there's so many factors, and I know Pokemon Unite is trying to figure out something like a perfect middle ground, right? That can kind of help figure out exactly the skill level of a user. So it's, I don't blame them. But this video is going to go ahead and discuss and show you guys how the matchmaking may work. I will discuss. In this video right now, I know we're 3 minutes into the battle. I'm playing Mr. Mime, obviously a Pokemon I'm very comfortable with. I don't know how many battles I've played with Mr. Mime, probably like 500, 600. And just playing it a ton, using Confusion and Barrier every single time, so I know exactly what I need to do. So we're going to go ahead and go after this Dreadnought, and we'll touch more into the matchmaking system throughout this video, but I want to do a little battle commentary right now, as we're in a very important Dreadnought fight right now. 2 supports taking it out, so very nice. So I'm level 9, so pretty decent level right now. And we're going to go ahead and try to stop this Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur, excuse me, and we do. Night Sleep Type right into the wall, I love it. And then we're going to go ahead and try to score here. We don't need to, but I know the launch pad is not up yet. It does not appear until the 5-minute mark. So I'm going to drop a wall right there in case someone slides on down, gives us some protection. I'm going to go and score and get a lot of XP here. I'm going to go ahead and start stealing some Aldinos. Don't be complacent with where you're at. Even though we're feeling really strong in this match, don't stop farming. Don't keep the foot on the pedal for sure. And I see there's 2 enemies top. So I'm going to go ahead and slowly mosey my way up top to see if my teammate needs a little bit of help. Looks like the Decidueye might have the exact same idea. Yep, Decidueye is going there as well. So you can kind of tell just based off of the style of play that our team is fairly good. Like, we're watching the map. We're aware of what our surroundings. We're not feeding. We're aggressive. We're taking down objectives like that Dreadnought. So right away I can tell I'm on a good team. And the enemy really just seems a little bit outmatched, unfortunately. You can kind of just tell the levels right now. I'm level 10, and that Dragonair that we just took out was level 7 only. So yeah, this is a matchmaking right now. I believe this is a standard game, if I remember correctly. So it's definitely one of those things where, you know, the computer is figuring this out. They're putting the 5 of us against the 5 of them, and their way of thinking of it is probably a mix of the win rate, a mix of the total battles played, perhaps, maybe our elo, our ranking, whether we're ultra, veteran, master, great. So there could be a lot of different factors going into their decision. Like even for world rankings for like per Pokemon, right? Like most recently, I'll tell you guys, I was gonna make a video for it, but I'll tell you guys now, if you haven't already known, because I did post it, I did brag about it on Twitter, of course, hitting the top 100 with Crystal. Yeah, so I'm currently at number 98, I believe. So barely scraping by. Cracking the top 100 is huge for me, and there's a lot of factors that come into play. It doesn't just take into account like win rate or most wins or something. It's a mix of both, and I can tell because there's people above me that have much lower win rates than I do with Mr. Mime or with the Crustle, but they just have so many more wins because they just play Crustle like literally all day. So, and then there's some people who are also above me that have less wins than I do, but slightly better win rates. So they're definitely putting in multiple factors into this. But when it comes to matchmaking, as you see right here, we haven't lost a single tower, and our enemy is already down all their towers. And there's still 3.5 minutes to go, and we just took Rotom, and we're gonna go ahead and get some insurance right now too. You see that Dragonite just doesn't even care at this point. Talon's coming back to try to defend, but there's nothing they can do. I dropped the wall because I know the Talon had to come down at some point if they want to stop that Rotom. So yeah, there's not much we can do, or not much they can do. I'm gonna go ahead and actually slow this Venusaur down. I could probably tangle with it. I just decided not to because I really want to keep farming. I know I'm gonna get to level 13 before Zapdos, which is huge. You get that nice little additional barrier plus. So that pretty much means you get a 3rd barrier that you can stack, which is always very nice for the end game, because all the walls are really helpful for the Zapdos fight. Really great to split the enemy in half, and also to zone out people. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for the Dread here. I believe one of my teammates have 14 kills and 12 assists at this point. So we're just killing it right now. And we just took out Dragonite again, it looks like. So I'm gonna collect these balls. I realize I don't have any balls. And we actually only have like there's about a 5-second difference between Zapdos and Game Clock, so, or the Zapdos clock and Dreadnought clock. So there's not going to be a lot of time to take it out. We probably could do it if we coordinate, but I see Wiggly and is that a Gardevoir, I think, top. So so it's not going to be easy. So I'm going to go ahead and just sack it. I'm going to sack it. I'm okay with my levels right now. I don't need any more XP. I don't highly doubt any of my teammates need any XP. So we're inside of 2 minutes now. So let's go, you guys. We have a huge lead. All we gotta do is make sure the enemy doesn't score 500 points, and I think we'll win. So I started zoning off. I even started Zapdos here. I'm like, oh, why not? Let's just take it off the table, right? Take it off the table. We know the Talon's gone, has no balls. Venusaur has no balls. So even if they like steal Zapdos, they're not going to be able to score enough. And I see Sylveon's top, Dragonite's trying to sneak score top, Sylveon's bottom, Dragonite sneak score top, and we take out Zapdos pretty easily with little resistance. And Talon's a little bit too late. We get well, poor Serena taking two ultimates, you guys. So I push the Venu back, and let's go ahead and just finish this one off. And yeah, this is going to be a very high scoring game. We were already scoring this home goal like with 3 minutes to go in the game, and we're dropping in a bunch of more points here. But yeah, just going back to like the whole matchmaking. So this was an actual match, you guys, that Pokemon Unite felt was an even match based off of their algorithm. They analyzed our statistics, our experience, and they said this should be a competitive match. And as you see, it was pretty much completely one-sided from beginning to end. Just to show you guys, and I don't know if any of my teammates are playing on alt accounts where, you know, maybe they're actually really good players and started a new account, so all their statistics are gone, which will happen, right? You can't blame Pokemon Unite for that. If you're using an alt account, or anyone on your teammates, any of your teammates or any of the opponents who are using alt accounts, there's nothing the algorithm can do to sift that out. So that's always going to be there, and so be it. But yeah, I think overall it could get reworked a little bit more. I've noticed there's still a lot of lopsided games, especially in standard. So it's definitely something I think people really want, and I expect the Pokemon Unite developers to continue to find ways to figure out how to make these games more fair and more balanced, and that's what everyone wants. Like even like when you win, like this is obviously a very lopsided win. Just because you know the skill level is different, you don't feel like you accomplished something massive, right? Because I think I'll actually check actually right here each of the profiles of my enemy and my teammates right here. As you see, 1,063 points to 165. So like I outscored the enemy team by myself, and also pretty much every single one of us almost did. Yeah, it was not close at all, you guys. We just dominated from beginning to end. And yeah, the enemy didn't even have a tank from what I can see. So as you see right here, going to the details really quickly. Well, actually no, I'm gonna go into the trainers right here. Trainer information for this Dragonite. So why did they give us 18 battles, 20 battles? These are the opponent's games played, 93 battles. No one is even cracking 100, you guys. Look at this, you guys. Serena, 5th battle is against us. We just gave the Serena its first loss. Sylveon's the only one that looks like it had some experience. And then on our team, it's like 600 battles for Gardevoir. Wiggly has 500 battles, and then the Slowbro has 200 at least. And myself, I have over 2,000 battles. So I don't know exactly what's going on. And I checked the win rates for these guys too. 62% is pretty darn strong for that Slowbro, I believe. I checked the Dragonite, I believe, at one point. This one, I forget which one this one is, but the Dragonite one is interesting. 18 battles, but 94%. I wonder if that played a role, you guys. 94% is really high, but for such a small sample size, I think there needs to be an adjustment to the algorithm to account for that. So thank you so much, you guys, for stopping on by. If you enjoy these type of videos, I will be doing plenty of more, so please come on by again. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and have a great and wonderful day. Take care, everyone.